Hi, Shalom, Makim. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakha Kudash. I like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I like to say Shalom to the elect that teaches the word in all truth, faith, and sincerity. And today, I just want to tie this lesson: slay both maids and women. And that's pretty much roughly paraphrase from Ezekiel, the 9th chapter, which it lists women 2 times. You know what I mean? Because you see, just this clip, I ain't even gotta play it. We already know this grievous end up. What's that's the embodiment of the nigger woman in America, man. But you see why the Lord just gotta get rid of them, man. You see why the Lord gotta get rid of them. Matter of fact, let's just start off with this. The book of Sirach 42. Because that's why, as a nation, our people is not, being taken serious. We already know our leaders are comedians and actors and athletes and so forth, rappers and shit. But then, when you look at our women, they pretty much, add more shit on top of that. And that's why, these nations look at us crazy. Because when you look at these other nations, women, they back up, they for they man. With just the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, women, the Israelite woman, is totally against the Israelite man. So matter of fact, let's just get this. This is the book of Sirach, Ecclesiastes 42 and 11. Keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter. See? So you gotta you gotta put, it tells you don't give a matter of fact, let's get that real quick. Let's get that. It tells you don't give a I think it's 26. It might be 25, bear with me. Yeah, this is Ecclesiastes 25 and 25. It says, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to get out abroad. Yeah, because when you give water passage, it's going to be out there. It's going to be abroad. You might say you pour some water somewhere. It's not like the water going to go in a straight line. That water going to be everywhere, man. And that's what happened to our women. It wasn't no restraints. They didn't have no discipline, Because number one, they are the weaker vessels. And as you can see, you give them liberty to get out abroad, they're going to be just like that water. They everywhere, in everything. Because even now, it's a lot of Israelite women into tarot card reading and being witches. That's the norm now. We got dykes and feminists. That's because they was given liberty to get abroad. They was those. That's why my mother say, I'm not gonna be your slave. I'm not gonna cook in the kitchen. Stupid shit like that, man. But as you see, scriptures, this is a commandment. It's not like this is a suggestion. The scriptures, that's why the scriptures as a whole is known as the commandments. Because either it might talk about a scenario and you're gonna see the scenario play out, or it might give a statue out. Don't do this or don't do that. You got laws in the New Testament. You got laws in the Old Testament. You got laws in the Bible. This is actually a law right here. This is a commandment. It said, keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter. See, lest she make thee a laughing stock to thine enemies. And you see that, man. That's why, as an Israelite man, the Israelite man is not respected. The woman don't acknowledge him as being the head. The Israelite woman. So how much more a Moabite or Edomite? It says, and a byword in the city, and a reproach among the people, and make thee ashamed before the multitude. And yeah, that's why you see, you know, like I say, that's why it's a term called simps. And it's really targeted to you jakes, man. See, that word simp ain't just a word for all the other nations to use. When you hear that word simp, you think about a nigga, man. Why? Because he's simping for a nigga woman. But the point is, this is the reason why the Lord gotta, get rid of the wicked of these women. Because, we talk about niggas, man. But also, you women gonna get it as well. Let's get this in the book of Ezekiel 9. And it's not all women, Because just like when we say niggas, we ain't talking about all men. But you know who you is. If you a nigga, man, you a nigga bitch, it's like it's gonna manifest because you're gonna react to it, But we ain't all perfect. Ain't like we got everything figured out. But it's a standard, man. That's why I said keep a sure watch over shame. See, these women out here today, they shameless, man. Because of this society, what the serpent presented unto him. Matter of fact, before I get this in Ezekiel 9, let's get this. See, what the serpent presented unto him was they can do whatever the hell they want to do, man. It was going to fulfill their carnal desires. Oh, when you go to the video, she was like, yeah, and you niggas ain't going into my kingdom. This is your kingdom, man. Which is about to be over with, So let's get this Genesis 3 and verse. I just get to the point. Genesis 3 and 6. It says, and when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes. See, that what got her. That what piqued her interest. It wasn't pretty much what he was saying or conveying, something mentally. It was some carnal. It was pleasing to the eyes. It looked good. It tastes good. And it, it's colorful. Just simple shit like that. Well, amuse, a simple woman, man. But that's how Eve got caught up. It was pleasant to the eyes. It said, and a tree to be desired to make one wise. She took the fruit thereof and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat. So this philosophy she pretty much digested. It was pretty much carnal, man. That's what the serpent's doctrine, his doctrine, what he present is carnality, man. That's why I say it was pleasant to the eyes. So that's how she got sucked in, man. And that's what you see today. That's why you have women being drawn to certain things because of the outfits, or they might be flashing the car, simple shit that's pleasing to the eyes. But the Lord is finna cut all that out, man. See, though, the American woman, the so-called black woman, Latino woman, Native American, it's gonna be enough for all of them. Just that thorn in your side. Like I said, it is a good woman out there, of course. And we ain't all perfect. Ain't like we got things figured out. But it's a standard, man. It's niggas out here, man. And the Lord is pointing that out now. We're in a time where everything being revealed. We're in a time where everything is now being manifested. So matter of fact, let's start off this. This is the book of Ezekiel 9 and 4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sign that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. See? So Jerusalem, which is the elect, are the ones that sign and crying. That really know what this about, man. The elect is the only one they're gonna really know what this truth is really about, man. Everybody outside this is gonna be a different motive to it. They in this for different intentions, man. And now we seeing when the time when things are being manifested, man. You know, motherfucker thought it was gonna be like this, but it's like that. It's not gonna work, man. You know, but only the elect is gonna know what this really about. And why I said they're gonna sign cry for an abomination to be done in the midst thereof. It said, and to the others, he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eye spare, neither have ye pity. So the Lord is giving the commandments to these death angels, you know, to smite the rest of the ones that's outside of the temple, man. All the ones that's without, especially you in the landmass of America, is a commandment for the death angels to get you, man. You know, it says slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. See, you see, women is being mentioned twice. Why is that? Because number one, it's going to be a lot more women to be saved than men, but also it's going to be a lot more women being destroyed than men as well. I believe it's like 7-1 with men and women. So of course it's gonna be more to save, but it's also gonna be more to die too, man. You know, it says, "But come not near any man whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary." See, so it's gonna start with the niggas that know the truth, man. You know, just like the mother got her head covered up and shit, but you ain't in the truth though. You might know the lingo, you might even know the name, but you not in the truth, man. You still outside. You still standing without. You know? You just know about it. And it's being made manifest. And that's who the Lord, and why I said begin at the sanctuary. Oh, it tells you judgment gonna begin at the house of the Most High. That's starting for the ones that know you Israelites. And yeah, we talk about the men, you know, but the women is gonna get it as well. They actually gonna get it worse. You know? Cause a lot of them gonna see their husband die, or a lot of them gonna see their little ones go, and these troopers are gonna, you know, tell the women gonna be raped. See, these things are coming upon the planet Earth. We already here. And for the ones that took a light approach to this, you just think you gotta figure it out, you know, you got another thing coming to you, especially the ones all the circumcised. Cause we already know there's a regular 2/3 that's in America. They gonna get it. You know, they might experience the perks here and there of America, but they also gonna experience the plays of America as well. Same thing for you niggas that know about the truth, man. You know? So it says, and began at my sanctuary, then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. See? So it's gonna start with these leaders, the self-proclaimed leaders. It's gonna trickle down to just some nigga that got a closet full of fringes. You know? But the scripture outlines, it says both maids, little children, and women. You know, because at the end of the day, they're gonna get judged, man. And we're in a time for it. You know? We're in a time where pride is about to be thrown out the window, man. Matter of fact, let's get that 2 Ezra 8:50. See that prize, because ain't no way you'll do a video. Number one, if you know anything, motherfucker, you should be quiet, man. You know? But that's pride. It's different levels of pride. But the Lord got a medicine for that. This is 2 Ezra 8:50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world. See? And he tells us he dwell in the world. Why? Because that's a feminist approach. Let's say you making a video and you venting about a man hurt your heart in a roundabout way. You know? But you dwell in the world because that's a approach of this world. You took the approach of an American. You vent on a, you know what I mean? But it said great misery is going to happen. Why though? Because they have walked in great pride. See, you have been, uh, uh, what they call it, diagnosed with pride. So the only medicine for that is misery, man. And that's what we're about to see. You know, let's just end off with that. Damn, Salaki. This is Zechariah 14:1. Behold, the day of the Lord, the day of the Lord cometh, and thy spoils shall be divided in the midst of thee. For I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle, and the city shall be taken, and the houses rifled, and the women ravished. See, and these things have taken. We in the beginning stages of this, man. You know, and half of the city shall go forth into captivity, and the residue of the people shall not be cut off from the city. See, so do you see these are the plagues is coming? And one of those things said the woman rabbits, especially nowadays. You know, you got tights, you got mini skirts. You know, oh, you got the TikTok tights now. You know, motherfucker be naked. So what a time for that to come into play. This is the perfect time for that, you know, that decree to fully manifest and be played out in this profession. And this time, just like the famine, you gotta rush around on every block. It's to the point you ain't gotta go nowhere. Everything is literally at the tip of your fingertips. The famine is this will be the perfect time for the famine to take place. So if we're in a time where everything is coming to a head, everything is coming into its perfection. Judgment is here, man. And these women is not going to escape. That's why it mentioned twice both maids and women, man. So they gonna get it. Like I said, at the end of the day, it ain't like all women bad. It ain't like we all got it figured out. But like I said, at the end of it, it's a standard. You know if you a nigga, man. You know what I mean? You know if you a nigga. Because you're gonna react. So yeah, that's how it is. When you get cut, your reaction to the cut gonna let you know who you is, man. You know, either you gonna get that ointment to heal, or you gonna go out in a bit of rage. Or it tells you when Stephen was cutting them in Acts 7, it says they gnashed upon him with his teeth. They were cut to the heart and then gnashed upon him. So it's your reaction to the cut is gonna show who you is. So if you a nigga, man, it's gonna be known by the way of your reaction. So yeah, Akim, I just hope it was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakakodash, double